Yo, what's going on with it once again? People, humanity, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and as always, otakus and geeky communities out there, this is Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Mania, we're rating, of course, you guys are the best intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, all the good stuff. And today, I know I'm a couple days late on this. By the time this video comes out, it's going to be 3, maybe 7 days old, but I don't care. Better late than never. I got my hour job I got to worry about, so YouTube ain't my full-time job, thank God, because if it was, I'd be stressed as fuck having to kiss all my asses to my subscribers and to my fans and all that shit and fucking what, e-begging like a motherfucker, like a subscribe star or Patreon or PayPal, you know. I'd be a desperate ass fucking man whore, to be honest. That's why I'm glad I still got the traditional $20, $21 an hour job that I work at. Most of you guys know, if you've been following me for the past couple of years, you know I work at this hotel casino place, which it's not no dingy ass shitty one either. It's a pretty fancy, sophisticated one, but granted, boss is really cool. The other boss I used to work when I used to have 2 hotel casino jobs, he was kind of a dick, but this one's cool as shit. He's like almost a brother to me. That's how close our relationship was. He's cool as shit. You know, no homo or nothing, I'm just saying. Anyways, yeah, so this comes from Hypebeast. I got about 4 articles I might share. I might just do 3. This one's about Mewtwo and the whole thing. He's coming back as a shiny, so I might not get to that one. This one I'm definitely getting to. It's about a bunch of new Pokemon that are coming out, and the Unova Pokemon, which if you guys just want a long story short with that, if you don't want to hear me read it, links down below. But Lillipup and this whole evolution line, along with Patrat, Watchog, Kling Klang, Klickling, they're all going to be out in the wild in Pokemon Go next month, September 16th. So I'm pretty hyped about that. I'm honestly not surprised. I'm a little surprised that Niantic didn't say the Generation 5 Pokemon to till January, February of 2020 instead of this year. They're doing it a lot earlier than I thought. I'm surprised also that they didn't put the starters for Gen 5 like Tepig, Snivy, and Oshawott as the first 3 you could get in the wild, like how they did with Piplup, Turtwig, and Chimchar for Generation 4. So I don't know why Niantic did that. Maybe they didn't want to be predictable towards their fans. I don't know. They just threw this curveball out of nowhere. So anyways, oh yeah, Shiny Gligar and Sentry are going to be available too. So tomorrow, by the time me doing this recording, it might be already tomorrow by the time you're watching. The Water Festival thing for Pokemon Go starting. So hopefully I get one of those Pokemon as a shiny. I'm hoping. Predominantly either Crappy or Horsey. Maybe a Magikarp. That would be sick. So this comes from Isaac Roos. Says Dragon Ball Z Cell Saga Cell Saga Kakarot Cell Saga Gamescom event. Not event, but something like that. Bandai Namco has released a new trailer this year at Gamescom featuring the new footage of the upcoming DBZ Kakarot game, including a new look at some of the activities you can partake in with characters from the show. So it goes on to say, the video has a tight focus on Gohan, starting with his first appearance and the ending of his final standoff in a Cell Saga. In the middle of all that, the game showcases tons of activities. Almost said activities. Activities, let's move on. You'll be able to do with Gohan alongside his son, like stuff their faces with food for starters, for stat boosts and techniques, and teaching him how to drive the same vehicle as he and Piccolo drove in one in the anime's legendary filler episodes. Alongside the trailer, it was announced that the game will, in fact, cover the filler episodes Piccolo now in tow. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. So it goes on to say as well, it was also revealed that the new original character would be making their introduction as a previously unseen Ginyu Force member. Check out the trailer below and the tweets below. Make sure you grab DBZ Kakarot when it arrives next year. Oh, I thought it was in November it was coming out on, holiday season. It's usually October, November, and the first week December, and after that, you gotta wait all the way to either January or February of the year after is when they start throwing out other games, which is, it's not the AAA title year, because they always do that during the holiday season, so they know more people are going to spend money that year, so that's why they always do that. The same thing with Game Freak. I know I love Game Freak to death, but man, fucking it. I wish it didn't just throw out Pokemon main core series games on the holidays. The only 2 times I know they didn't do that was the very first one, Generation 1, and that was February or March of 1996, 97, 98. And then I think Generation, I think Generation 1, Generation 5, and yeah, that's it. I think Gen 1 and Gen 5 are the only 2 Pokemon games they never released on holiday. Because I remember Black and White 1 and 2. Black White 1, I remember, was what was it called? I think it was like February and March of 2011 when it came out here in the United States. And then Black White 2 was a year later in 2012, and it was September, October. So it wasn't even around the holiday season. So that was cool. I wish Game Freak would do that more often, but I gotta make that cash money, unfortunately. So let's move on. So all right, next year. In other gaming news, here's a 20-minute gameplay video of output of Gamescom showcasing Marvel's Avengers. Oh, and this is the new chick. As cool of an idea as this is, it says Ban Yu, a former member of the Ginyu Force, will be introduced in DBZ Kakarot. This brand new character will be designed by Akira Toriyama. Will make her first appearance in a short subquest. As cool as of a fucking idea that this is to have, and there's a little pictures there. Oh, that's when he teaches him on. I remember this episode. This shit was funny. If any of you guys were probably younger than I was, you probably weren't alive at the time. When I was a 90s kid, when I watched 90s, early 2000s kid, when I was watching all the DBZ episodes from like the freaking I forgot his name, the Raditz saga to the Vegeta, and then Frieza, and then Cell saga after that, and then the Android saga too. There was that as well. There was an episode I remember where like I think Chi-Chi or Gohan, he has to like learn how to get his driver's license and shit like that, and then like fucking what's his name, Piccolo, he gets all nervous and he's like, oh, I don't know how to drive. Oh, get out of here. He gets all pissed off. Oh, man, that's hilarious. So definitely watch that episode if you haven't. Real fun times. I know 10, 11-year-old me was freaking out when I saw this back in the day. 30 now, but I always have the nostalgia child of heart. Always will. As cool as of a concept as this is, I really hope to God Akira Toriyama and Bandai Namco isn't... I'm not trying to get into political bullshit, SJW, feminist bullshit, garbage shit. But, to be honest, I really hope this isn't their way of saying, here, SJWs, we got a women in the freaking game. I know they already had that with Bulma and Chi-Chi and Android 18. Android 21 was like the last Dragon Ball Z original character that we got like a year or two ago, like in 2017 or last year, 2018. So, yeah, there's fucking that. So hopefully, this chick isn't the whole reason they could get the Westerners to shut the fuck up now. No, unfortunately, that's not how it is. When some SJW fucking bitch-ass pieces of shit, they get pissed off with something, they don't give a fuck. It's never good enough for them. That's what I think they're all a bunch of pieces of shit, and they can go fuck themselves, to be honest. If I'm a man and I like some girl with some nice big titties and an ass, I'm gonna like that. That ain't no, oh, you're being a fucking shameful, lustful, sexist. I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. How about that? Go fucking, I want to say go kill themselves, but that's gonna be too harsh. But I don't give a shit. It is what it is. It's the internet. They don't like it? Hey, go play another little fucking casual game like fucking goddamn, what's it called? That mobile shit, Candy Crush or Angry Birds, you know? You know, I like the Angry Birds, but it is what it is. Hopefully that's not the reason they made this chick, because she looks pretty kick-ass. I like her design. She looks like she doesn't take shit from anybody, man. She looks really, really awesome. So yeah, let's get on to the next one. Hopefully it works. Slash Gear. This might be a little bit of a longer article, so I might not be able to do the Mewtwo one, so I'll probably link the links in the description box down below if you want to read that yourself. Pokemon Go news now. I know this is a couple days old, but I'm still going to read it. All 17 plus shiny bonus Pokemon will be released for Ultra Bonus Week. This comes from Chris Burns from Slash Gear, so there's that. Goes on to say, today we're looking at all the Unova Weekly Special shiny Pokemon that we can expect in Pokemon Go over the next month. We're also looking for all the bonuses, odd raid battles, and Pokemon eggs hatches we can expect through the next month. We're taking really strange hatches here, or we're talking really strange hatches here. Like regional exclusive hatches like Farfetch and Kangaskhan. I only got 2 Farfetch and 1 Kangaskhan and 1 Mr. Mime when I was doing the hatches, so fortunately I didn't get a bunch. Oh yeah. Oh, and then you could actually, for the 10k eggs, you might be able to get an unknown. I still never got an unknown yet, so hopefully I get one of those. Alright, yeah, new shiny Pokemon. Let's get to the Centering Gligar thing. And its evolution for it, and Gligar are... I'm not going to read all of these, I'm just going to skip a few parts. And it's evolved raised from Gliscor. Oh yeah, its evolution form and the Gligar, new shiny Pokemon for week 1, It's expected that only one of the base Pokemon will be able to be found in the wild, which way they will evolve forms. Reddish, pinkish, fur, and light blue Gliscor will need to evolve from their shiny predecessors. And it also goes on to say Global Week Challenge. I just want to get to the part with Lillipup and all this stuff. You probably heard a lot of other Pokemon Go YouTubers talk about this already. I just want to get to the Unova part. That's the bread and butter, meat and potatoes I really want to talk about. I'm real excited for that shit. Ultra Bonus Week 3, a Unova unveiling. This last week starts September 16th and the end of September 23rd of 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is next month, if any guys don't know. This week's user will find a unique Mewtwo appearance in raid battles. The unique Mewtwo will also be appearing in the move Side Strike. Excuse me. A move that Mewtwo otherwise never has equipped. If we beat Mewtwo into a raid battle, there's a new chance that it'll appear as shiny. There's a Mewtwo with a unique exclusive move that's also green instead of purple. This week will also feature Shiny Patrat and its evolved version, Watchog, Shiny Lillipup, Herdier, and Stoutland, Shiny Klinklang and Klinklang. This week also signifies the first week of which next generation Pokemon are made available into the game. Unova Pokemon will begin appearing in Pokemon Go September 16, 2019. Excited for that because Stoutland, I know he wasn't my favorite in the original Black, White 1 and 2 games, but he was alright. His Shining was cool. Watchog, the only reason I use it is pretty much how every other Shiny Hunter uses it for, like, trade fodder or fucking HM slave or fucking what else? Using false swipe, and that's it. So that's that. So we're now learning that more update. We now are learning more potential opportunities for shiny iterations of Pokemon other than non-ultra bonus Pokemon events in the same 3 weeks next month. This is madness. Oh, they didn't say that Shiny Lillipup and its whole line along with Shiny Patrat can be shiny. They forgot to say that. And in Kling, I think he's only going to be in the gym raid battle, so that sucks. I might be able to do too many of those. So also goes on to say this is the Mewtwo one from Pokemon Go, and this comes from Kratos, not the God of War dude, but it's the person's username. Mewtwo has one of the most diverse move pools in Pokemon Go, as it has moves like Psychic, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam. It can fulfill many different roles. There's that too, but I'm not going to read the whole thing. This is what I'm going to get into. This shit was fucking amazing, bro. Holy fucking hell. That's absolutely kick fucking ass about this shit. I know it's taking a little while to load. Hopefully it doesn't. And if it does, I'm just going to read it from my phone, because if it's being a bitch like that, it'll go fuck itself. This comes from Hot and Hardware. There we go. So it says, on this leak, Sony PS5 Hatton looks like an alien mothership. This comes from Paul Lilly. Gotta get credit is due there. We still have a long ways to go before the Sony releases the PS5 console. Words will likely launch this at the end of this year, but in the meantime, it's probably going to be next year. It's not going to be this year, I guarantee you that. Latest info we leaked is a drawing depiction, and the design is drastically different from the previous PlayStation console. This is a leak thing that just happened like about 2 days ago. I was real hyped as fuck for seeing this shit. It's going to be the real thing. I really doubt this is what it's going to look like, because if it was, a lot of people's YouTube channels will probably get shut down if this is what it looks like. So hopefully YouTube, you don't shut down my account, because I didn't know this was going to be a real thing. I had no idea. So it says it appears as though Sony's technical director Yoshihiro Tori, I think that's how you say it in Japanese, I don't know, conceived the design as shown in the images above as a patent. Sony submitted that the application in Brazil back in May. Surprised it was in the United States or Japan, I don't know why. Most recently, it got published onto August 13th in the World Intellectual Property Office's WIPO, where it is listed as an electronic device. There is little doubt that the images depict anything other than a potential PS5 design. Other clues in the classic 14.0 category that data processing equipment and peripheral equipment, game consoles, is the same category. Indecently, I don't know how you say that right word. The design for the PS4 was placed in the same categories as in Brazilian patent. Here's a look at the possible PS5 multiple angles. You can see this thing looks really beefy as shit. I would be very shocked if this is how it looks, but I'm just going to read it really quick here, and then I'm done here. It's a funky design for sure, though. Perhaps not without a clever purpose. The V-shaped valley on top of his console may be a reference to Roman numeral 5, which of course is 5 for the PS5 functionality. It looks like it provides some additional ventilation. Having once cooked an Xbox One X console, I made the boneheaded decision of plopping it into an enclosed AV rack. I can certainly appreciate more vents being incorporated into these type of things. There's more that goes along with this. This is a really long-ass article, so links down below. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions, this shit looks pretty decent. Has a lot of USB ports, man. I'm not sure if this is what it's really going to look like, but if it does, I heard it's going to be like $800-900. I really hope it isn't, because there's no how I'll be able to afford it if it's $800-900. I'll have to wait like 4 or 5 years before I even buy it if it's $800-900. Hopefully it's like $400 or $500, because I would afford that, but not $800-900. That's way too fucking much. So that's all I got to say for now, and I'm out of here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, those women, fanboys and fangirls, and as always, I'll talk to sneaky communities out there. I'll see you when I see you guys. Good day, good night, wherever in the universe out there. Say some more future anime manga news, internet news, video gaming industry news, and that's it. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Laters and goodbye. I'll see you people on the flip side. Laters, I'm gone. Deuces.